Alrighty, so we'll see how this goes. And today's episode is brought to you by friends who care, supporting you even when you don't feel like supporting your fucking self. That's not me, by the way. That's one of my friends. I was telling a good friend of mine about this, that I'd bought the camera, I'd set it up, I'd done all the stuff, and I was ready. I was going to, use the commute time to and from the gym to, start producing amazing content for you. That was 6 weeks ago. Talk about not being fucking authentic and in alignment with myself on this, and it's one of those ones that, as I said, I talk about all the time, that you need accountability. You need people to hold you to the standard. And yeah, this is my thing. This is what I talk about. This is, my whole world's built on this, and I'm like refining the process because I'm not there yet. I built this because I wasn't there. And I wanted to be better. I wanted to do better. And I still dropped the ball. That, I am out of fucking alignment with a lot of this stuff. And I didn't want to be. So I created the system to get better at it. And I still need checks and balances in that process to be better at it. And it's why it's important that your circle of friends matter. Who you spend a lot of time with matters. It's like that old Jim Rohn quote. Show me the 5 people you spend the 5 people you spend the most time with, and I'll show you your future. There's a lot of truth in that. And it's why choosing the right partner, choosing the right wife, choosing the right friends, mentor, gym buddies, all of that really, truly matters. Because it's going to influence you. You are usually the lowest denominator of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So it's not even the highest level, it's the lowest level. So if you're broke and have a shitty physique and don't respect yourself and don't keep your word, it might also be time to look at who you spend the most time with, who you hang out with, who influences you. And we've stepped into a world where that can be bigger than who you physically spend time with. It can be who you listen to on here. Hopefully I am now one of those positive influences. Now I am in that circle for you, and I'm influencing you in a beneficial way. But, what you put into your ears, what you watch on social media, what you listen to, what you do with your free time, all those kinds of things matter, and they will influence who you are. So when it comes to raising your level, we're not just talking, nutritionally, we're not just talking, about the exercise and all that kind of stuff. You got to change your digital mindset. You got to change your digital diet and how you show up in those areas as well. So like what you're doing on those fronts matters, and as I said, I'm working on this stuff. Part of the reason why I am so heavily invested in this is because I need to get better at this. I need to get better at these areas. And yeah, I am 1,000 times better than where I was at the start, 99 days ago. Fuck, it's been that long. 99 days. But yeah, where I was 99 days ago, I am so much better than where I was. But there's still so much more room for growth. It's why when, as I discussed with you the other day, people are like, when is this done? It's never done. You just get better and better and better. You complete one phase and you move on to the next phase, and you complete one phase, the next phase, and you move on to the next phase. And you tweak it and you grow it and you get better with time as you refine the process and the things that apply to you. One of the founding principles of this is how you do anything is how you do everything. That matters. Like, It really does matter. How you do anything is how you do everything. And there are some cracks in my armor. And part of the reason why I wanted to share this every day with you was to share the journey and to share as I evolve and as a better person. As you can probably see in my car, there is crap all through my car. Granted, there are reasons for this, but reasons are just excuses that we attach nice meanings to. You know, we're moving house at the moment. And so my car is full of stuff for charity, stuff to go to the tip, cans and bottles to be recycled, all those kinds of things. But that happened on Saturday, and here we are on Monday, and there's still shit in my car. I'm not fully living up to the standard that I set for myself. How I do anything is how I do everything. Or how you do anything is how you do everything. And so it's good that I'm here. It's good that I get called out because I want to be transparent. I'm not ever wanting to claim that I am perfect and that I've got this all figured out. I don't. Not even fucking close. I'm figuring this out as I go, and I'm refining it and tweaking it. I'm going to be in the trenches with you every step of the fucking way. But I think that's better. I don't want to stand on some pedestal and be like, listen to me, I've experienced it all, I understand everything, I know exactly what to do. No, that's not me. I'm in the trenches doing the work with you. I'm just a little bit further down the road. I'm just that bit further down the road, so I know more and I can impart that on you. And I'll forever stay further down the road because I'm constantly growing and learning as I go through this. This is all part of that process of developing, of growing, of learning and evolving as I get better at this. There are many things, as I said, that I started with 99 days ago that have gotten exponentially better. But there are also many things that this has highlighted that need to get even more. Need more improvement, need to get better again. It's a never-ending process as we develop these skills, as we become the best versions of ourselves, the best father, the best husband, the best man, as we go to war with the things that don't serve us, as we cut away and sculpt away the shit that doesn't serve us to become the best version of ourselves. And there are going to be days where this is difficult. I'm not going to lie, I'm looking forward to phase 2. And so in phase 2, once you complete 126 days perfectly, right? So that's phase 1 of 126 to greatness. In phase 2, you get the opportunity to have designated off days on the nutrition side of things. And I'm already looking at it and going, fuck yes, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and I'm like, no, that's a fucking problem. That right there is a fucking problem in the making. Because it means that my mindset is set on this being a punishment, as this being an issue. It's set on something of this being something to finish, and then I get this. And I'm like, no, I need to reframe that. Yes, I'm going to still look forward to those things, because one of those is going to be, my wife has gone through a hell of a lot at the moment with the stress of moving house, with raising 2 kids, with where we're going to live, all this kind of stuff. She is under a butt ton of stress. So I want to take her out. I want to take her away for a weekend. Give her a break from our beautiful children. Because even when you love your kids absolutely endlessly, you still need a break. You need you time. You need downtime. You need time to be a fucking adult. So I want to give her that opportunity to have a weekend where it's just us. We'll go to a nice hotel, we'll go out for dinner, we'll go out for breakfast, we'll do these kinds of things. And I'm really looking forward to giving her that. But that is a very different mindset to, can't wait to eat a fucking pizza with Ben and Jerry's ice cream and fucking slam some lollies and some chocolate and some Swedish fish. That's a craving for sedation. That's a craving for dopamine and, slipping into old habits, slipping into things that don't serve you. Whereas a beautiful weekend away with my gorgeous wife is a relationship advancement. It is pleasurable, it is soul enriching, it is fulfilling, it is restorative, because that is something that brings value to my life. It brings value to our relationship. It is something that should be cherished. That is a worthwhile use of one of those days off. Sitting on the couch watching TV and fucking slamming a pizza and ice cream is not a good use of that time. Using those things should be a break for experiential things that will connect you deeper to others, your wife, your family, friends, things like that, not as an opportunity to sedate and just get a cheap dopamine hit. And that's part of this that we're trying to get away from. We are trying to get away from this need to fill that void through sedation, that we're trying to run away from our life. And look, I will be honest, I think that feeling is currently amplified because I'm fucking knackered at the moment. There is a lot of stress on me at the moment with this, where we're going to live, the move, all that kind of stuff. Honestly, I'm feeling good overall with the amount of stress that I'm handling, but there is still a lot of stress. And to top that all off, between my son and my daughter, sleep is a rare fucking commodity at the moment. My son is often not sleeping through the night, so I end up sleeping in his bed. And then my daughter likes to wake up at the butt fucking crack of dawn and a sparrow's fart, at a time when nobody should be awake. And for the life of us, we cannot work out why she's waking up. But the combination of a late night with my son, putting him back to bed, and then a very fucking early morning, like I'm talking 3:30, 4 a.m. with my daughter, means I'm pretty knackered. So I think it's more to do with that. But regardless, I need to take these feelings out and examine them. I need to sit back and work through them to figure out where this is actually going. And is there a problem with that? Is there, a problem in my thinking and the way I'm handling this that needs to be addressed? Or is it just that I'm tired, there's a lot of stress going on, and I'm naturally seeking the sedation to get away from that? Because they are different outcomes. And I think this is something that you can take to your own life. This is something that you can implement in your own life. When things like this come up and you look at things that you are craving or that you're doing that don't actually serve you, you need to take a step back and go, why am I doing this? Why am I taking these actions? What am I seeking through these choices? And when you start to look at it this way, you can start to gain knowledge and understanding and grow from the things that aren't serving you, because they will be there for a reason. And when you can understand the reasoning behind that kind of stuff, now you're going to get somewhere. Now you're truly going to gain something from these experiences. So, there you go. And on top of that, make sure you have friends who hold you to the standard. So shout out to that friend. They know who they are. I truly appreciate them. It makes a big difference. So now, standardized things. If you enjoyed this, if this was beneficial, if I spoke to your soul and really connected with you and who you truly are, please like, comment, share, subscribe, connect with me. And if you're feeling that there is something here that you need to do, it's time to join the Daily Greatness. So the link is in the bio. Make sure you grab onto that. Or if you're ready to actually jump into the deep end, to burn the boats, to see what your greatness looks like, send me a message. Let's throw you in the deep end and let's see who you can become. Show you how you can become the best father, husband, and man that you know you should be. But until then,